Let's take a look at problem number 9. Adding and subtracting rational expressions with the same denominator. Let's first refresh our memory. Adding, subtracting rational expressions with the same denominator. Step 1, get rid of any parentheses in the numerator, the top part. Now they already have the same denominator, so we're going to add or subtract the top parts, the numerators. So add or subtract the tops and put it into a single fraction. Step 3, factor the top and bottom, numerator and denominator. And step 4, cancel if possible. So let's take a look at this problem. So we got negative 5x plus 9 over x squared minus 25 minus a negative 6x plus 4 over x squared minus 25. Now first step, get rid of any parentheses in the numerator and top parts. We don't have any parentheses there. Step 2, add or subtract tops and put it into a single fraction. If you got a negative out in front of a fraction, it's going to flip the sign of every term up on top that follows it. And that, well, I should say every term in the fraction that follows it. So that when I put this into a single fraction, I got negative 5x plus 9, and that negative changes the negative 6x to a positive 6x, and changes the 4 to a negative 4. Combine together like terms, negative 5x plus 6x gives us x, 9 minus 4 gives us 5. Step 3, factor the top, factor the bottom. This bottom is the difference of two squares, two terms of the minus trinket. And let me do it over the steps over here on the side so you can see it if you need to. We try to rewrite it as something squared minus something else squared. We look at each piece and you ask yourself what times itself gives you that. Like for the x squared, x times x gives it to you. For the 25, 5 times 5. So we were able to write it as something squared minus something else squared. So we take what's inside our first set of parentheses, we add what's in our last, and we take what's in our first and we subtract what's in our last. And that's how it factors. And then step 4, cancel if possible. If you got the same thing on top and the bottom, you can cancel it. Here's an x plus 5, here's an x plus 5. Now, it looks like everything's disappeared on the top part, numerator, but you always left the 1. So that's 1 over x minus 5. And 1 over x minus 5 is c.